And when you start at 4, you start with this line, because honestly, that chapter thing just goes by just some probably because there's no text to read. Anyway, here's another line in Terror Jones, welcome back to the Asagao Academy. Hana returned to her room that evening and watched in happy peacefulness she hadn't felt in years. First time she felt like she belonged somewhere, people she could trust. First time she had a sense of freedom. Here, she could be anything she wanted to be. She had discovered her dream. How to do that? Through the door, I expected to find my waiting to pour questions down her throat, but it surprised it was empty. Puzzle over her desk, some puzzles next to it. She must have gone to the bathroom or something. I looked at the book on her desk and I was curious about what she was doing. Heart stopped. This book. One of the covers appeared at the spine. History of Seduction. This one was the one was in the library. What am I doing with it? Well, clearly she wants to try to know the secret to seduction. It didn't make any sense. Someone must have brought it over and left it there. To do that, why would? There's no way I would. Hana, you're back. Ah! Shoot your foot in the air. Something I with my. Then she crossed to her backpack and opened it, packing her notes away as if something happened.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you okay? Mm-hmm. She nodded, her face on fire. Don't make eye contact, don't make eye contact. God damn, did you just make out or something? Why, of course not. We just studied well. Is that all? She had a sick eye and she began to advertise her notes. Yep, totally. Oh man. Let's put it into life if you're not giving all the details. Moving to you. Yeah. Oh, this is a bunch of random details that don't exist. She crossed her arms grumpily. If you say so. She turned away, her eyes fell across the book on her desk. She started with smooth, across the door, closed it, and put it in her desk drawer. If you're not going to do your secrets, I'm going to bed. She sniffed haughtily. I should get ready too. I'll shower first. Oh man. She grabbed her shower, things and towel, put on some flip-flops, and was out the door. Only then was she able to normally. She hurried her mug, even more suspicious. Things wrong with that night from to fall asleep. As searched for the air, Hana quietly got out of bed and headed to her desk. She had the telephone facing outwards. If she made a noise, she'd definitely wake up and see her going through her stuff. She would reach for privacy. But then, did she really deserve to keep her private? To see if she was stealing library books between stats in danger? She went over her desk. Suddenly, she couldn't remember which drawer she put the book in. The obvious choice was the locked drawer, but if she locked it when she opened it, she'd probably hear it. Where should she look? This matters. You tried to lock the drawer without probably kept. You went through the regular drawers, but you saw nothing the first time. What happened down is you haven't poked through her backpack, so let's poke through her backpack. Hana bent aside of my desk and unzipped the backpack. It's my backpack. Possible that after I left the shower, she shoved the book in there, before taking it back to the library the next day. That was true, and there was nothing to worry about. Ma was definitely still a trustworthy person. She shuffled through the papers in her backpack. Even in the moonlight, she could make out clippings of Jared modeling various styles of swimsuits. She thought he was pretty new life. These were almost unbearable. The back of her pack was thick pile of papers bound by a hardcover. How polite is that? It wasn't the book she was looking for, or a library book for that matter. In fact, it looked like a handmade book? Was I writing something? Maybe else nowhere in Hana jumped, near dropping what she was holding. Her parents quickly turned to our place, looking back to about what she had thought was there before. She started around and slowly crawled into bed. It didn't matter that she didn't actually woken up, at least as far as she could tell. Her pounded as though she came after her with a knife. It took her forever to fall asleep. Because she felt stupid demise, things made a terrible bedfellow. That morning, she got up an hour before she usually did. Hunter got to sleep that night, so there was no point in laying in bed staring at the ceiling. That was what she told herself as she quickly just grabbed her bag and ran outside. She told herself that, but she knew down it was a lie. She didn't want to talk to Mai. She didn't even want to look at her. She knew that she could now without giving something away. She knew it was worse. That she broke her trust, or that now Hannah knew she was probably guilty. The stack of books in her locker and the one on her desk were other included what she was coming to. I want to use the stats actual reason for them. She already calculated the only one to do out of the grass. More hurry? What was she going to do about it? She just that? She talked to Maya? Didn't be her business anymore? Maya got to mania. Illness. I didn't know what that really meant or what she was struggling with. She could easily just decide she was a bad person, that she cared more about herself than about the fact that she was hurting Satch. Maya had shown over the past 2 months who she was as a person. She knew better than to assume she was doing this out of spite. She should give the benefit of the doubt. At the very least, she deserved that from her. Hannah! What are you doing here so early? You want some new meals. Bye. She without suggestion painted he'd where she was going. Hannah, wait! The other faded in distance as she ran, and ran, and ran. By the time she stopped, she was filled. She crossed the ground. I hate exercise. She rose to the sky. Some people have tossed the trees in the distance. There's no way she was getting to class on time. Now it's running all the way here. Sighing, she made her way back to the school. To the tiny Mizo, smooth operator. That's why. To pause, as she bedraggled stepped into the classroom. She hesitated in the doorway, waiting to be integrated. But to her surprise, she was getting a sad, kind of smile and nodded at her seat. Nodded on her seat. She could have sat, marveling at ease at which she escaped the burning at the stake. Something was definitely up Shizuka. What? I know, but I won't tell you. Thanksgiving class was already in session, and she only narrowly avoided trouble. Mai didn't question her about her whereabouts. How her whereabouts. Hannah did finish class without walking out with her a single time. Once she had tripped the library and began pulling out books. She wanted facts. She had facts about what Many was and how it affected people. Interacts was fiercest to Asagao, as if you all had parents who thought the internet was filled with pedophiles, cat versus and porn. So there's only a way to figure things out. We're not wrong about what the internet's filled with. It's mostly filled with. Must know where to go. Your YouTube is a lot of the first one. Try to know who they are and choose not to care. And choose not to go there. I've been on the dark side of YouTube. It's not a pleasant place. As I looked through the thick books on the table, a sick feeling hit her stomach. Most schools are often come with depression or physical disorder, or with managing emotional stress or anxiety. Several often do not wish to steal and will steal the same sets of items repeatedly. Oftentimes they have variety on such as pens, paper clips, erasers. Search for their triggers and how to avoid the stress and anxiety that provokes these impulses. Feelings of guilt and shame are often able to tell friends or family. Can have large periods of regression without theft. May give wasteful items to charity, friends, and family, or even return the items to the original place. They'll often use what they steal as the thefts are not driven by necessity but by an emotional high. Well, don't often use. Feels that they can't control their behavior, often having to quit maintaining interrelationships out of fear or shame. Tends to be sort of much constant information on it as those with it often tell the doctors they had it. As such, at least in the books she was reading, there was hardly anything about how to approach love towards such a disorder. Once this out to her, though, Mai didn't necessarily want to be steal anything. She felt guilty. She felt ashamed. Thinking back to what she told her about her huntomania, she was terrified. I was terrified that she would accept her, that she would no longer want to be her friend, that she would vilify her. Yes, such control because of what Mai was doing. That didn't make Mai a bad person. This was her fault. This was her responsibility, but someone could do bad things to be a good person. And Mai. trying to say feng shui. You call yourselves friends? Can't believe you, any of you. I thought you were better than this.
You're my best friend.
That's worth this too, though. That's worth this through. I actually take advantage of our friends. People I care about. Well, it's okay. We're all cowards sometimes. Milo was not a bad person. I returned to class without having eaten and found a seaweed out rice ball waiting for her. Head down, switch around, put it there. My granddaughter. Knowing what she did about her, knowing how was she going to confront her? She didn't want to make her feel bad. But what she was doing wasn't right. She just go up to her and accuse her? Or she just came into the room, practically falling off her feet. Well, sometimes miracles do happen. I can vouch for that. I am Captain Miracle after all. Sometimes you find what you want in exactly the place to be expected. At the time you find it ends up nothing. The important personality. Personality is what gives people's life. Depth. Meaning. Word from my example. That face is just like it's a face palm moment, but my face will not meet my palm today. More than ours already has. Please take 10 minutes, doodle and color in your notebooks. I'll be doing the same. Why don't we over the time? She's definitely getting laid. Hi. No, she's right. Let her be. I didn't say anything. I don't say anything. See, the family cut themselves. I've written one fanfiction, and as far as I'm concerned, no one else knows about it. But now everyone else does. Everyone else will. So, no, you can't read it. No, I don't know where I put it. No, I don't care. Probably the powerful documents and everything else. I opened the notebook and instead of doing it, started scrolling out different potential combos for Dumb and Doom's Revenge. So I weakened some change to the tournament next Saturday. She spent so much time worrying about stats in the books that she had her herself. Not that she did it. It was time to catch up. Wow. She would half the time wondering what to do about Mai and half strategizing. Before she knew it, the bell rang. Izuka stood and closed his notebook, which was covered in red and pink hearts. Takira was holding hands, hugging it, and Miss Izuka something. That's how I love these. Go to the room happy as a bunny with a carrot. Oh? So she's happy? Yeah, what were you this morning at lunch? You was that again? No, of course not. The other things left the room. As they walked, Hana's chest tensed. Miles hypothesized about Suzuka's new relationship, wondering whether things would end badly again or whether she found a toad who finally treated her well. She asked around as they walked, hoping to avoid... Yeah. She jumped, sat down behind them, waved a hand in the air, and called out her name. She grabbed Mai's hand and walked faster, skipping out onto the campus. How are you going to touch that? No. So something is wrong? I'd rather talk about it here. Maya was quiet and her wrist fell limp in Hana's hand. She hurried from his house into the dorm. She watched her unlock the door and stepped through it to find death row. Hana closed behind him and opened her mouth. I know. I don't know why I did it, and I'm sorry. I can't help it. After I knew Saturday was in trouble, I put myself to give them back. I didn't want people to know I was going to take them. I think about what that was going to do to them and to us. So I've just been sitting here and taking more. Or since I got the more I took, and I pulled her into a hug, running her hand through her hair. I know you didn't mean to do it. It's okay. Please don't feel like you're a bad person. You're not. You're my Sasuke. You're my best friend. I know you're a good person, and I'll stick by you no matter what. Wrapped her arms around her, sobbing into her shoulder. I thought you'd hate me. Hate you? How could I ever hate you? You're the most important person here to me. You always will be. No matter what. Bye. No, I need to tell them. I need to give the books back. Are you with me? Or heard to go alone? Of course I will. She zipped and gave her a watery smile. Thanks, Hana. Wanna go before we go? Definitely. Honey miles out of the girl's restroom, wished to pump herself up and wash her face. She said Satch would take it well, and part of her believed that, but part of her still apprehensive. It was a bit much to have to take this in stride. But he definitely wouldn't discover his suspicion of us as the boot thieves. Definitely. Ready. When we got outside of the lab, the mind showed signs of wavering. She glanced at Hana and she nodded. There was no for her to escape. I dealt with the problem and came at her, or Hana did. She grit her teeth and gingerly pushed open the library door. She stepped through and Hana followed. To her surprise, Satch was standing at the front desk. Nobody was. She have duty? Talk around to make sure. They had to walk through the library. Their sure faces drawing eyes from the many students hovering over their homework. They chose the library instead of the clubroom because the brief kind of quiet would have them actually get their strategies down and in place. They used the back corner of the library and passed students asleep on a chair, Georgia without his chin. Then they found them. Whole room was scattered on a long table, talking quietly and furiously. As the strategy you used last year, they'll be prepared for it. Exactly what I could use again, but with a twist. Can't use it sound for trivia this year. I get it, but that doesn't make it easy on us. I like to branch out. Today we're having a tournament strategy meeting. Without Hana. I glanced at her and tried not to show up, but she was hurt. Of course they wouldn't want her around just because they were treating her like a friend and didn't mean they had trust her as far as the tournament was concerned. Anyway, Satch is over there. They emerged in the shadows, scared like kittens. As soon as Jared saw them approaching, he stopped talking. Please, Satch, please. Privately. All eyes in mind on Satch. Sure. Can you tell me, guys? He stood and they walked over to the other corner of the library. Satch crouched down, waiting. I'm sorry. I bowed deeply, hands at her sides. Although a touch and gesture, I noticed it also hid her face from view. On the way to the books in the library, I put the mania, and I couldn't control it. When I found out how much she was suffering, I only felt worse. I thought Hana and I would be afraid of the boots, and I lost that nerve. I'm sorry. She lifted her head. To Hana's surprise, Satch smiled. It's okay.
What?
That's it? Satch scratched the back of his neck. Yeah, well, it turns out I was fired yesterday, so it doesn't affect me anymore. Satch. No, it's better this way. It wasn't good to work here. It's a terrible environment. So in a way, it's a blessing. Is that all you had to say? I guess so. Mode as if she were in shock. Cool, gotta get back to the meeting then. He followed Satch out from around the bookshelf, but then somebody blocked their way. I knew it. Great! If all people had to be Shane, courage ranged from my face. Indeed, you can be trusted. Pink-haired girls are all the same. So it's a surprise that redheads would be similar. I'm speechless! Come on, Shane! Don't be that much of a jerk! Without another word, he turned on his heel. Oh no. They were expecting Nobu's tail. By the time they got there, fault. He used that money to go to school, and she let him take the fall for it. Miles stood behind Hana, pressed her face into her shoulder. How could you do that to him? Can you really trust these girls? But why would never? Do you really think after all this they wouldn't have taken the boots? That's ridiculous. Why would we take the boots? What could we even do with them? They made of gold. Use your head. But that's not fair. Hana showed off, looking around the room. No one seemed to want to make eye contact with her, not even Satch. She knew Mai wouldn't do such a thing. She even told her so, but he said the same thing about the books. She held her trembling behind her and started to full of doubt. If she didn't want to talk about the books because she was afraid of what had happened, why did she tell her she took the boots? If it wasn't her, who? She just asked her to follow the books. It seemed like in this case, she didn't go with him, or You want to defend Mai. Look, I'm on my side no matter what. If it means you don't respect me, then that's just what it means. You don't have time for this. Hunter grabbed Mai's hand and pulled her with her, away from the table, away from Stats and away from the Rebels Club. When they all elaborate, Mai pulled her into a hug. Thank you. I hugged her back, fighting the tears. This was fine. This was definitely fine. Oh, some silly books. But they're important books. Why did you read them? I took a reason. There's something I was working on. Working on? What? Just eyed her up and down. I tell you, promise you won't abandon me? Is there something you're asking me at this point? Good point. Come on. Went to her drawer room and pulled out a shiny silver key. Then she opened the locked drawer on the bottom of her desk and pulled out a stack of papers. What is this? This? I shied as she piled the papers into Hana's hands. It's my masterpiece. Shut out, no love, erotic French fiction, friendship, drama, angst, comfort, fic, lemon. I'll get the last one. Hana's wine. She scanned the paper quickly, seeing giant yo-y hands and references to London in the 1800s. Shh. Just read it, Hana. Tell me what you think. She had to finish reading my French fiction. The last thing she remembered quite away to the story was Shane and John trying to over a no. How is better left unsaid? Yes, definitely better left unsaid. Husband might at least somewhat return to her more cheerful self, but by that stage it was still growing on the unconscious. They sat at their respective desks, Mai tapping away with a pencil. I feel awful. Can't believe you lost your job because of us. Because of me. Mai, it's not your fault. Those words died on Hana's lips. It was at least partially her fault. She had the right to hand in it. She could tell her it wasn't true until the cows came home. But it was true. Partially. But Mai wouldn't let that bit of responsibility go. Isn't there something we can do? I'm going to confess. Take books to the librarian and tell her I'm the one who took them. Sash had no idea and that it was his fault. He needed his job back. Think that'll work? Will she get in trouble? Probably, but it's not as if I don't deserve it. I took the books after all. That was my doing. She had packing books into her satchel. When she straightened, Hana stood too. I'm going with you. Thanks, Hana, for everything. Next time we continue.